Good morning. I want to welcome you back to the farm. It's a beautiful day here in East Tennessee, or morning. I'm going to start the day off, go through the berry patch, and we pick the berries that are ripe. Not a whole lot, but we don't want to go to waste, so kind of eat it for, you know, my daughter eats it for breakfast anyway. One quick note about, I used to tell dad jokes. My kids told me not to do it anymore, but don't worry because I got it all stored in a database. So let's get to picking. Dad, old base.
Oh,
Dad, old base.
okay.
Now, okay. All right. All right, we're going to pick this up. I got to do some chores. I got to move the chickens. I got to water. And today it all is about watermelons. This morning, we're going to pull the fabric down. I got to till first, pull the fabric down. We're going to plant some watermelons. So, first thing I'm going to do is go through here. So, let's do this, and then we'll move the chickens, and we'll meet you down there with the watermelons. This one's yeah. All right, that's it.
Let's see. Yeah, I think these are ready. Let's see.
generally too early. I mean, it's not even 8 yet, so usually I come back. I check them first thing in the morning, and then I come back about 10, 12, whenever I'm out. I've got everything moved. We watered the tomatoes. We actually fertilized the peppers and planted what we had left. So the pepper's done in the high tunnel. I've got a few left I'm gonna put out in the field, and I'll probably do that later today. So now we're gonna work on these watermelons. It's a little bit wet still, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. It's supposed to rain. I think we probably got two, counting today, we got today and tomorrow. We're gonna have good, and it's supposed to rain for the next 3 or 4 days. So what I'm gonna do is till a couple rows, or a couple times. We got some fabric, woven fabric that we pulled out of the greenhouses that we didn't use anymore. We're gonna lay that down, put some wood chips on top of it, and then we're gonna plant watermelons, and then we'll have a drive-through, and we'll do 2 more rows. Anyway, that's the plan. So we'll see how it goes. All right, so first thing we'll do, I got the John Deere here, and we're gonna get it one
Usually those vines sweep around and go around everything. I've got some weeding to do, but this is what I'm talking about. See these vines? They start going out and they take over. They kill out the plant then. Try to get off where I get too bad.
So we got the fabric laid down, or part of it. It didn't really turn out the way I wanted to. I thought these other pieces were 6 foot, but they're only 3 foot. So anyway, yada yada, we got some down, and it was really too wet to even fool with today. But our first ones we're going to plant is sugar baby bush, and they have turned out beautiful. I grew these from seed. I'm actually getting some little bloom right there, I think. So we're going to plant these. I think we're going to plant these pretty close because I think they're a bush and they don't spread out as much. And let me give you a good shot of this, what I'm talking about. So what we did was I had a 6-foot section with holes in it that come from the high tunnel. I put it down and I put the 3-foot on each side. And then we throw some wood chips down, and it's really, the wood chips ain't to make it look pretty like the berry patch. It's just to temporary hold it down, because at the end of the year we'll pull this up. I actually think this will be my last year using this. I think we're gonna get some wide, or either that or go to straight plastic. So, all right, so we're gonna get these started, and I'll show you just a standing plant. I'll do a couple and show you here, and then we'll get busy and get it knocked out. All right, you get the gist of it. It's really tilled up really nice. It's just kind of a little bit wet, but that's okay. So I got about maybe 25 of these. We'll get them knocked out, and I'll show you my next variety. So my next variety is going to be a what's it called, Sensation. I think these are seedless, and so I think what I got to do, I've got some pollinators. I need to go get some the baby bush, regular tomato, watermelons, not tomatoes, and maybe plant them with these. I don't know if I got enough pollinators, but anyway. So something about, I don't really understand how it works, but I know seedless had to have a certain one, a seeded one close to it, so it would pollinate it correctly. So, but anyway, we grew these from seed. Really proud of these. I hope they do good. First time we've successfully grown any seedless. I tried to start with some one time with some seed, and it didn't do good. So I'm just tickled to death of these. So anyway, I'm gonna get these planted, and we'll see how far we get down through here. Hey, good morning. It's the next day, and I'm out here doing my morning chores. I've already moved the meat birds. I'm down here fixing to move my other 2 little egg mobiles, and I know I showed you in another video something trying to get in the big egg mobile, but looky here, something's trying to get in these little ones now. Over here's the other one. So I've kind of got them side by side right now. You can see that. And then the meat birds are right behind them. The big one's way over there, so don't know exactly what it is trying to get in there. It's either my neighbor said she seen a fox, so I don't know if it's a fox or a raccoon. Could be either one. But anyway, I'm moving them every day, and this seems to help. All right. I'm gonna get these moved, and we'll show you what I did finished up last night. We finished up the watermelon patch yesterday, and yesterday evening I didn't film all of it. It's all basically the same. I thought I would have enough of this fabric like I was talking about yesterday, go all the way to the end, but I don't. This is all I got. So, but it's all right. We planted them all close, and I was watching this commercial grower, and he planted his a foot apart in plastic, but he has drip. I did plant some in plastic. I did about 10 over there, I think. I had a space in between honeydew and watermelon. And I'm sorry, I see a rabbit over there. And So I'll put some over there and we'll try and see how it goes. I think I tried to grow some in plastic and it didn't work out. So it might have just been a bad year. So we'll try this and give it another try. If it does work out, it'd be easier. I'll get rid of this stuff and just grow it all in plastic. But we had really good luck with this last year and it was dry. You know how dry it was last year. And we had some pretty good watermelons. So anyway, so what I got is some, just recap, sugar baby bush, and I got some seedless, and we put some sugar babies down there. Right here I got some, these are called moon and stars. It's a new one I'm trying, and it's a dark green with got yellow stars and the moon on the outside. And then on down we got some more sugar babies. So and I think I misspoke. I think the variety of seedless we're growing, I think I said Revolution, but it's actually Fascination, I think it's the name of it. Anyway, it's basically a sugar baby size. I've grown them all the same size, and here comes the daggum train. Okay, that was just a little one from I think they call it a yard train or something. But anyway, they're all basically the same, I think, size. I think I've grown some big ones, and I like the big Crimson Sweet, but they don't sell as good. The medium-sized one, I think, sells better. And I like them. I like sugar babies. I like them well. So anyway, hopefully they'll do. Cantaloupes, the ones that have come up are looking pretty good. The ones in the I got growing, they're looking really good. So I'll probably plant those first of next week. And I'm gonna replant the okra. We're fixing to go do that. And that would pretty much conclude. We'll probably be caught up for a little bit. So I gotta get. Of course, we're gonna do pumpkins. I got them seeded 500 pumpkins. This was 200 watermelons, by the way. 200 watermelon plants. And I'm gonna come over here after a while and water these in just a few minutes. Right now I'm gonna go plant okra, and then we'll I gotta fertilize the high tunnel tomatoes. I fertilized the peppers yesterday, and then we're gonna water this, and I got some eggplant. I'll show you the eggplants over there. All right, so let's go plant some okra. So this is my first okra row, and this is actually a replant. It's not a plant. I've already weeded that, and I'm gonna weed the other row when I get ready. So, but this first one I'm gonna plant is dwarf long green pod. And we grew this last year and did really well. Can't remember, I had to replant some last year because of the flood, and I don't know why this didn't come up. So this is new seed, so I hope it does all right. And basically you've seen it, I'm just gonna use my standing plant. I'll probably just go in the same holes and get it planted. So it's not treated. I have in the past. Soaked this overnight, the okra seed, and I really can't tell no difference in the germination. So anyway, I'm just going to get started. You know the drill. Putting about 3 or 4 seeds per hole. Yeah, it might have been because it's too cold. I don't know if it got cold and it didn't do. I know okra likes heat, and we got some really cold days there after I planted this. So I don't know if it never germinated or what. So cold ain't gonna be a problem now. And it's hot. It's hot yesterday. It's supposed to be less humid yesterday, but I don't know. Anyway, all right. So I'm gonna get this planted, and then we'll come back and I'll talk about the next Friday. Kind of a light day scheduled for today. Got to do some water and fertilizer, like I was talking about. Replant this. Got to go to the feed store, and got to go down to church and clean and I got to do a little electrical work down there, so we're gonna go do that this afternoon. So got kind of a light day today. Yesterday I moved those new layer chicks. I moved them down to the big brooder. I checked on them this morning. They're doing fine. Everything else is good. Our mums came in yesterday. I might go up there and get a shot of them. I got to water them this morning, so we'll probably plant those. Depending on the weather, when you're watching this, we'll be planting them. So I gotta get some potting soil, and don't want to make the same mistake I did last year. Anyway, all right, I got this next row weeded, and we're gonna do this is called jade, and this is what I planted to start with. So I don't know. Get this planted, and then we'll go look at the eggplant. I want to show you something about the zucchini that I really like. That's pretty cool. That's kind of a little thing, but I'll show you that in a second. All right, I'm gonna get this planted, and then we'll look at some eggplant and some zucchini. I generally only do one planting of okra, and I did two different varieties. Last year I did 3 different varieties. You know, like my other stuff, like I'm on my 3rd planting of zucchini and squash and beans and all that. I only do one planting of this because it's pretty prolific. As long as you keep cutting it, it'll keep growing, and it'll grow. Last year we got up to about 6 foot, and we got just tired of cutting it, so we let it go. But it'll go and go and go. It's not like you need, unless you want a big volume of it. And you know, 2 rows is probably enough for us to sell, I think, or it has been in the past. So if it ain't, we'll increase that number. We can even increase it. Well, it might be getting a little late this year. That's why I'm trying to hurry up and get it. But you know, we can always next year add more to it. So that's why I replanted back in the same place, and I'm not going to plant no more. It didn't take very long. Over at the zucchini, I've noticed something about these zucchini flowers. They seem to open up in the morning and then close at night. So here's some that just opened. I don't know whether that's true or not, but I've sure does seem that way. Because I noticed them last night, or yesterday morning I was out here, and it's all open. And then last night when we was doing that, and I come over here, it's almost dark, and it seemed like they'd all closed up. So I don't know if that's a thing. I'm gonna check some more. I'm gonna watch them some more and see. Might be after they get pollinated, maybe they close up. I don't know. Anyway, it's one of the things I noticed. All right, over here's the eggplant, and I ended up having to buy this row here because ours didn't come up in the green. I tried to direct seed it and it didn't come up. So anyway, I went and bought a flat, and it's, of course, you know, this around here, this late in the season, everything's kind of getting old. It's kind of old and root bound, but it's starting to look really good now. It looks a lot better since we planted. It's probably been in there probably 4 days, 4 or 5 days, but here it is. And that's the same variety that we grew last year, Black Beauty. And they had another one, so that whole flat I had to start another row over here. But I got like 8. It's called a patio something, some kind of patio. And so I got those. They look pretty, so. And then I had another 6-pack of Black Beauty I put right. I had another 6-pack of Black Beauty I put right here. Or it might have been 2 8s. There's 8 there. Well, actually there's 7. What happened? I don't know. Anyway, they're there. So everything's looking really good. I'll have squash. We could probably go to the farmer's market when you're watching this, be on Saturday. But we got a revival at church, and it's Friday night, so we wouldn't have time to pick Friday night. A second planting of zucchini where I just now noticed it is flowering out. It's funny how you try to succession plant. It seems like it all comes together at once. Even these cucumbers are starting to come out. These second planting. I got a mow down here too. Our beans are blooming, so we'll have beans here in a little while. Probably next week. Anyway, what I was saying, we'll probably have enough. That squash over there, that second planting squash, it's got a little squash on it. I just now noticed. These beans look fantastic. But and it's kind of hard to pick, you know, going to that and everything. So our plans are to next Saturday, a week from today, be there and watch our Facebook, and we put on there. We got some new stuff that we'll be having, some new varieties of stuff, some new stuff that I don't know for sure that we'll have. I'm not going to say. So if I have it, I'll show you next week. All right, everything looks great. Here to the tomato high tunnel. We tied another row up yesterday. We've got one more row that we really need to tie up. We'll probably get that in the morning. Like I said, we got a lot to do today, and we've got tomatoes everywhere in here. These are probably, gosh, I hate to keep saying it and jinx myself. These are the best looking plants we've ever grown. And really, to be honest with you, not many of them's a hybrid. They're all some form of heirloom. We got Homestead, Marklow, which might be my favorite tomato, I don't know. Well, we got some Celebrity, which is not really a, Carolina Gold might be a hybrid. And then over here we got some Early Doll, which it might be a hybrid, I don't know. But I just planted all my hybrids over on that far row. We'll go over and look at that in just a second. A giant tomato. Look at these. So we might have tomatoes before long. My goal is always to have them before January. I mean, January, July. Might make it this year. I don't know. It's like June something. I don't know. So those Early Doll, I mean, they have done fantastic. I don't know how they're going to taste. So that'll be the judge, you know, if I grow them again. I just don't like the Early Girl that much, so that's why I went to that. All right, I gotta fertilize all these in here. It's that time of the day or week, and I gotta replant that one. They're ever replanted. I got one sitting over here. The one I broke, keep breaking. All right, I'm gonna get these fertilized, and hopefully it won't take that long. Yeah, it'll take a little bit. Anyway, that's where we're gonna end the video, right here in the tomatoes. I think we have got everything planted, both high tunnels. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. And I've got a few peppers just left over. I'm gonna put out in the field. All these little young tomatoes, they look good. So I've got like 5 plantings of tomatoes in here. So hopefully they'll go for a while. I'm shooting for the end of September on selling tomatoes. Usually we're done by August. So hold it, if I can make it to October 1, end of September, I mean, I'll call that a success. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. We got a lot done 2 days, or a day and a half actually. I've just started today. We'll take you on to the feed store. It's not a big deal. I am going to talk. We decided to make a change on some of our feed, and I'll talk about that in another video. So anyway, I'm just looking amazed at how good these look. All right, hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Support your local farmer. We'll be at the farmer's market a week from today. Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Let's come on by there and see us. We put everything on Facebook. Follow us on Facebook, Davis Farmstead. So anyway, thumbs up, hit that subscribe, support your local farmer. We'll see you down here in the farm next video.